survivors, we got fresh new orders from Command. So let's read the words. The words from the brass about what they want us to do next. The automaton forces remain split in two. We must maintain the offensive momentum. However, the automatons have devised a new means by which to retain their stolen territory. Orbital cannons now stand across automaton territories, firing on our fleet and seeking to challenge our aerial superiority. This really isn't news. Our sister ship, the Queen of Serenity, got tagged by one of these surface-to-space batteries a few weeks ago and had to deal with a hole right through the middle of the ship big enough to fly a Pelican through. Glad they got that fixed. The orbital cannons are targeting Sheaf Air Forces, extending extraction times. Fortunately, we have identified a weakness in the cannon's targeting system. The cannons rely on an interconnected system spread across multiple planets. Liberating one automaton planet will destabilize the entire system, allowing a temporary return to normal extraction times as it recalibrates. Furthermore, if two automaton planets are liberated in short succession, within 12 hours of one another, the array will be severely destabilized, allowing shorter extraction times for the remainder of this major order. Every day the automaton occupation continues, another of our citizens' dreams are stolen. The Helldivers must deliver justice. Now, that all just describes the modifiers at play here. Longer extraction times will be tricky, and High Command has a to-do list for us. It's a lot. The next major order will last 6 days under the codename Operation Iron Wrath, and the listed planets must be under sieve control by the deadline in order to be considered a victory. What's that? Vega Bay, Wesen, Beryllia 5, and Astotu. Kolbessa 4 or Vandalon 4 also needs to be liberated in order to gain access to the relevant territories. Basically, High Command wants you to close the pocket and crush the cut-off bots. Oh man, Stormtrooper 115 is just going to love this next week. Truce is not part of the major order, but I personally would call for that being an optional objective as well. I am sick and tired of competing for the airwaves, even if Automaton Yusuke is pretty metal. Now, all that might sound like a lot, but the bots are still having problems dealing with the sieve blockades around the Trigon and Ymir sectors. Kolbessa can't reinforce at all, and every one of the other listed planets has a decay rate of 0.45% an hour. I wouldn't count on having to double back to deal with planetary defenses either. The bots can barely get her together enough to defend their own holdings, much less attack somewhere else. Alright everyone, you heard the order. Gas up your ship and make sure to stock up on 20mm autocannon shells. It's going to be a tough week, but I am sure we can manage. We'll get this done, and once we're finished taking these washing machines apart, we'll push them out of a Hydra and Lacal sectors. Then it'll just be a quick jump into the Evalda sector to turn Cyberstan into that food court planet I was talking about this morning. We won't make the same mistake we did during the First Galactic War. This time, no survivors. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for Super Earth.